I want you to feel it. I want you to digest this shit in your soul and take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? They come back with even deeper downloads because that's how we built. The shit already inside you, man. And that leads me into today's lecture, the power of will, man. A lot of y'all have no clue the power of will. You know what I'm saying? You have no clue the power of will, man. You know how many times a mother, listen, you got all this power inside of you as a chaos being, as a luminous being, as the natural God. Or if you want to call yourself a man, because there's some guys in here that can't accept their God yet. And that's okay, that's cool too. That's why I said university. Ain't no bachelor degrees coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we doing belts to help your ascension. Hey, you ascend and you ascend it. But we all graduating and there ain't no graduation day. Cause just like I'm getting here, coming to you with a download, y'all can post a video in the form and do a download. And we finna make it to the point where if you come with a super download, we gonna make sure that goes up as a video on the website for people to see. Like, we expanded in here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to y'all every day about every lesson for you to just listen to me the rest of your life. That's what a slave master does. So a slave, y'all not slaves, y'all gods and goddesses, man. I'm just here to help y'all remember, man. So y'all can go crazy. You know, that's what I hope. I want to be a living example. While I'm walking in this ether with y'all, like, man, he did it his way. You know what I'm saying? He was a genuine spirit. He gave back to the people. He gave back to the community. And he was really for what's right. You feel me? He was ready to go to whatever extent for what's right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't about starting no bullshit, but he wasn't ducking no action for what's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that for y'all. I want y'all to see that. You feel me? I want y'all to be selfless if you're already not the same way I am. Put yourself last and put everybody else first. If we all had that mindset, we'll be, you know what I'm saying? I got one of the guys right now sitting with me, and I want to put her in the same name yet, but at the time, y'all meet her too. See what I'm saying? But, you know, she like, man, I ain't like, yeah, it's real with me, y'all. Anything I sit here and tell y'all, it's intense like that with me in real life, nigga. Like, I ain't just on the motherfucker like, yeah, and then you meet me and I'm all, no, I'm intense like that 24/7. You know, I'm trying to be cool. You know, it's the struggle to be cool around this motherfucker. And then y'all wonder why I stay rolling up. Because I know what the fuck is going on around this bitch. You see what I'm saying? They fucking with us. You see what I'm saying? And I know what's going on. And I'm like, y'all ain't gonna keep fucking with us. You see what I'm saying? That's all that be, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all that be. But you know, we get like that, they kick niggas out. I get kicked out of their platform all the time. Like I say, YouTube jail right now. Niggas gotta send me commissary, nigga. You hear me right now on YouTube? You gotta send me commissary, niggas. Come visit a nigga. You hear me? Nigga, come visit a nigga. Drop a note, drop a comment on the video. That's how you gotta visit a nigga for the next week. You feel me? Like, listen, y'all. The reason why they fear what I bring to y'all is because I have mastered the art of will. You know what I'm saying? So that means I don't even have to go into my abilities to control and command the elements and all type of other things that we can do. I ain't gotta do none of that. I can just push my will out there. And it's thus it shall be. And that's what I want to teach y'all tonight. That's like magic 101 a little bit. We're going to talk about the will. This is magic we talking about. So you finna learn a little magic right now. We talk about the power of the will. Okay? We're talking about the power of the will. Do as thy wilt. And motherfuckers think Aleister Crowley made that up. All that shit he was doing with the pyramids and that shit came from us. You know what I'm saying? He tried to take it and they put his face on it and all that, but no. You know what I'm saying? Do as thou wilt. What does that really mean? Like, you are everything. Reflection. So, whatever you will to do, thus it shall be. All right? So let me give you an example of how strong your will is. You could be running, like I said, I'm saying this earlier. You could be slow as fuck. I ain't never ran track a day in your life. You hear me? Let a dog come out of nowhere and chase you. Boy, you gonna have some Usain Bolt feet on you. You hear me? Marion Jones, nigga. Michael Johnson, nigga. Usain Bolt, motherfucker. Anybody you can name that ever was a track star, nigga, you gonna have all that DEA all up in your feet. Like, in no time. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. When niggas run from dogs, niggas get faster than they ever been. You never wondered how. Will. Your will to not get bitten made your body run at a speed it's never ran. How you could listen, you could take a little 5-foot woman. Harriet Tubman was 5 feet. Harriet Tubman, yes she was. Harriet Tubman was 5 motherfucking feet tall, nigga. 5 feet. This 5 feet right here. See what I'm saying? This 5 feet right here, nigga. But her will to free her people, no longer put up with the mistreatment of oppression, was way stronger than the whole fucking South. All them grown-ass, big, strong men walking around with wolfhounds, hunting her, chasing her with rifles. Nigga, that's just a small example. Let's use her because that's at least somebody you all are familiar with. I can name so many motherfuckers, but you probably never heard of. So let's name somebody as for a basic example, just for example's sake. Just for example's sake. Right? Just for example's sake of, we're talking about examples of when the wheel rode anything. This is your true mind over matter right here, your will. Where does your will come from? Your soul, your life force. This is why you got to protect your aura. This is why you're supposed to protect your energy so that you can be able to emit more will whenever you need it. Because guess what? Nothing can break will. You don't hear me though. We're going to get deeper tonight. You hear me? Magic 101 starts tonight. Will. Listen. Harriet Tubman will was to free motherfuckers. How the fuck this little 5-foot black woman can't read, right? Can't read or write, she a slave. One rifle. 5 feet. Free 300-400 slaves. Go back and forth to the north over 200-300 times. Back and forth, freeing them. How? They got her face everywhere. They hunting her down. They got her shit too. They know how she smell. You know how many times they chased Harriet Tubman in the woods and lost her? A lot of times it ain't like she was coming and freeing motherfuckers, nigga, and they wasn't never seeing her. Yeah, sometimes. But sometimes they would see her and they would give chase and she would still get away. How? How? You never asked yourself in history, how the fuck this little 5-foot woman, one rifle, make it from Baltimore all the way to Philly through the woods? How? Oh, she followed the North Star. Remember they said that in slavery, the slaves would follow the North Star. No, they wouldn't. That ain't how they was getting away. Their will was getting them away. The will to be free. Nothing is stronger than will. Nothing is stronger than will. Before they start rigging sports, nigga, why you think Jordan's so famous? He played in the NBA when they wasn't rigging sports. How many times you seen Jordan just put his will on a game? We can't talk about today's NBA because that shit all WWE. Niggas getting paid to act like they getting crossed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting paid to get dunked on for just to make a poster. But back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, niggas really still hooped. Now, once after Derrick Rose 2011, and I'm going to make a whole video on Derrick Rose, he never even got injured. That's a whole nother lecture, though. See what I'm saying? They made that man sit down. That's a whole nother lecture, though, because they didn't want him to be greater than LeBron. Listen, man, that's a whole nother lecture, though, man. You see, that's a whole nother lecture, though, right there. But when niggas play real basketball, you just seen them admit they will on games. When football was really played, 60s, 70s, 80s, you done seen Barry Sanders get the ball at the 20, shake. What? We want to see will? Go look at Barry Sanders highlights. 5 feet 8. Here, if that. Really probably 5'5", 5'6", because football give you inches because of the cleats. It have been times this little nigga getting hit 20 defenders. Barry Sanders. Go watch that clip when he played the Dallas Cowboys, nigga. Ain't no way he ain't supposed to win that. Nigga, he got hit from everywhere. Nigga, it was 10 niggas on him. Nigga, he still somehow came about the pile. Nigga, they left 10 niggas on the field. And I'm not exaggerating. It didn't ran it in for a touchdown. Will. How many times you done seen a mama? She ain't got no strength. She weak, probably fragile. Nigga try to hurt her kid. Boy, she gonna get so strong, I bet she lift you off your feet. To protect her kid, her will to not let it happen to her child is gonna override any laws of physics, nigga. Your will is spiritual. It's etheric. This is why, because the physical world does not dictate spirituality. The spiritual world dictates the physical world. The inner dictates the outer. The outer is just a reflection of the inner. Before it can happen on the outer, it has to be created on the inner. So will is a inner thing. It's a spiritual thing. So when you project your spirit, your will onto your environment, you shift it to be whatever you want it to be. Nigga, it's some of y'all right now. They told you was not gonna get that motherfucking job. Nigga, but you knew you ain't had no money. Nigga, you knew you need to pay bills. You got a baby on the way, whatever, you got kids, whatever, nigga. Your will was like, I ain't taking no for an answer. I don't give a fuck how many times I gotta call up to this motherfucker, nigga. You know when I used to work in corporate America, I done had jobs before, nigga. Nigga, I used to put an application in, nigga, and I would call there. You know they will call. Nigga, I'm calling you, nigga. I'm gonna call your ass every day, nigga. You gonna tell me something? Nigga, either you ain't hiring me something, nigga. But ain't none of that. I didn't put an app in when I did used to work back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I done had little jobs here. Nigga wasn't never known to put no application in. I'm waiting on y'all to call me back. Nigga, what, nigga? I came to get a job. I ain't come to ask for one, nigga. I'm gonna put this application in. You told me you gonna call me back. Cool. That's what you want to do. Do what you want to do. You say, hey, don't call us, we'll call you. I respect that. That's your opinion. That's your world. God damn it, live it. See what I'm saying? Now, my world is like this. I'm going to call your ass Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm going to call you the next week. I want to call you every day until you say, stop calling this motherfucker. And then when you say that, I'm going to keep calling you even more because now I know I'm getting to you. So now I'm really going to call you. Two things gonna happen. Cause my will, I ain't taking no for an answer, nigga. You can't tell me what this gonna be. This my world. This my reality. I say what the fuck it's gonna be. That's projecting my will. And I ain't gotta say it with my mouth. I'm gonna show it with my actions. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna project my will onto the environment. And thus it's gonna always be. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm steady calling. You know what that boss gonna do? I'm steady calling. I'm agitating him. Come on, man. That nigga might just give me the job just to stop me from calling. Give me an interview. Give me an interview, man. God damn it. He's not gonna stop calling. Just give him a goddamn interview. What else can you say? Yeah, you might be mad at first because you doing some shit, but when you sit down and calm down, you'll be like, you know what, man? This nigga really want a job. You know what I'm saying? He really want the fucking job. Why wouldn't I want him to come work in my company? If this nigga, I told him no, he still kept going. Them the type of people I want to hire. I got businesses. I want people like me. I got my own label right now. I'm signing artists. I don't want no motherfucking artists that's going to just go in the studio, nigga sitting there 8 hours, ain't recording shit. You know what I'm saying? Give a nigga some money. He is that when he call you back. Give him a chain, give him a real over rich chain, give him the deal. Nigga acting like he Hollywood now. He don't even, nigga ain't built a fan base yet. This for you to build your, see what I'm saying? Feel me? And if I can say no to you, and then that just shies you away, I know you don't want this shit. See what I'm saying? So what you gonna do if I do put some money in your pocket and put you in the studio and I'm like, man, here go 20,000. I believe in you. You don't owe me nothing. Just go crazy and stay loyal to real over rich. You know what I'm saying? And when you do start making money, we're gonna eat together off it because I put money behind you in the beginning. That's only fair. You know what I'm saying? If he hungry, his will, he gonna still keep submitting that shit. He gonna keep sending this music. He gonna keep making more music. He gonna keep shooting more videos. If he really serious. If he not, his will ain't there, he gonna keep. But somebody, they will, they like, nah, I'm finna beat it. But they gonna keep doing it. And eventually, you prove your will is gonna push aside anything I wanna do. It's just like a kid with their parents, man. Listen, I promise you, man. Your kids do it to you all the time. Or if you're a kid watching with your parents, you do it to your parents. You see what I'm saying? Look at how many times the kid come up. Daddy, Mom, can I go outside? Nah, man, I'll talk to you in a minute. They leave, they go away, they go away. They come back. Daddy, Mom, can I go outside? You be like, no, in a minute. Get a couple minutes, in a couple minutes, I'll let you know we go out there. They come right back. 2 minutes later. Daddy, y'all still gonna let me go outside? You be like, listen, take your ass upstairs. I'm gonna let your ass know you can go outside. Oh, okay, they go upstairs. 3 minutes later, rubber down. Daddy. They're a little lower. They're a little lower now, but they still persistent. Hey, Mom, Dad, I was wondering if I can talk to you. No, you can't talk to me. And if your ass asks again, your ass ain't coming outside at all. You think that stopped that kid? Hell no. Nigga, 3 minutes later, with the threat of never going outside again for the rest of the day lingering over their head, nigga, they still gonna come right down the steps just like this, nigga. But as polite as they can be, they ain't gonna keep their little head out like Are you mad at me? I was wondering, could I go outside now? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gonna be like this at the least, just to get the fuck out your ear. Because you steady telling them to hold on because you're doing some other shit, obviously. If it was flat out no, you would have been said. Alright? So, this was like, I'm ready to go outside. And when you go out there, don't come back in. I say you come back in. So you stay bug me. Stay your ass out there. Guess what? They done got their way. They done projected their will. That's basic magic. Now, you never thought about that, but guess what? Your will dominates this matter. And that's with anything you want, my nigga. Be it money, be it clothes, material shit, be it your wife, your husband, be it to work out, be it to learn a better language. It's will. Nigga, when I'm working out, nigga, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? That's like early. I went to the gym. We ain't been to the gym in a week. I jumped up to 205. It felt right. I racked it quick. Like, jumped up like, yeah. Nigga, that's 205. You know what I'm saying? That felt right. I need to throw 225 on that bitch. Fuck. Will. You know what I'm saying? When I'm always my tiredest in the gym and it start burning, it's never nothing but will. It's all, anybody like working out definitely helps you with your will. It's all will. It's your will just to even get up and go to the gym. Nigga, that's all will. If you ain't got no will, your ass ain't going nowhere, nigga, that day. You shit, nigga. I'm going ahead. No will. Nigga, that will there, nigga, you in the gym like, yeah, nigga. Even if you tired, you like this. This when you know niggas got will. Because niggas that's in the gym tired, they like this. Look, hold on, let me show you. A person when they in the gym tired and they've been completely, and they're tapped out of will, they done worked out so hard they ain't got no more will left. This how they be in the gym. Or this how they be in the gym, nigga. I promise. They sitting on the weight bench. Just like this. This the bench, the weights behind. Why you ain't working out? Niggas are like this. Yep. That wheel's running low, nigga. You start to look at the phone in between sets, and you ain't looking at your set number. Now, if you go on the phone, like, yeah, okay, that's legs right there. I just did 4 sets of them. If it's that, it's cool. But when it gets to the point now, you checking Instagram in between sets, you checking messages, your ass is gonna be out that gym in little to no time, nigga. You're tapped out of wheel. You know what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker in the gym and they still got wheel in them, nigga, they bust that step, they be tired. That's how they be. Motherfucker be rocking, motherfucker be breathing, trying to catch that second wheel. Like, yep, I'm tired, nigga. I got the wheel today. I'm going back in. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how tired I am, nigga. Motherfucker get some water, nigga. Be at the counter, nigga might walk back slow, but guess what? We getting over there, nigga. Here we getting over there. Nigga might need an extra 10 minutes between this last set, but I better get done though. Nigga, that's real. And then the motherfucker come out looking all chopped up, chilling. The motherfucker like, how you get there? Will. When you got tired, nigga, I kept going. It wasn't that I wasn't tired like you, but I had the will, nigga. I will not accept defeat. And that's me in real life. I'm not accepting defeat on nothing. On nothing, nigga. Nigga, you whoop me in a fight, nigga. I gotta see you again, man. I'll accept the ass whooping that day. I say, hey, good shit. You did that. But hey, look, When let me get your number if I ain't already got it. Because when I heal up, we got to run this back, nigga. You won the last time. It ain't over with. See what I'm saying? We ain't got to come to no shootout, but we going to throw them bitches again. And I don't give a fuck if you whoop my ass 20 times in a row. Guess what? I'm coming back again, nigga. Until I get my win, nigga. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times in high school I won fights because niggas just ain't want to fight no more. Nigga, he won the first 3 fights. But every time he see me in the hallway, I'm like, yeah, bro, you already know what it is. You won the last 3, bro. You up 3 now, so you might as well get ready to scrap every time you see me. Because I'm ready to take the ass whooping if I got to get my win off. You ain't just finna win the fight, nigga, and I see you, and that's it. I need to run that back, fam. I learned, because listen, every time I fight you, nigga, you better believe I'm learning. The first time I fell for your slam, so I know the second time we fight, you like to grab niggas. When you throw that punch, I know you fake it, so I'm going to step back on your ass. And when you do go to try to scoop my, I'm going to step back and uppercut the pop. I did the first time you slammed me my shit and whooped my ass the first fight. Second fight, I know that move coming. So I'm watching out for it. My will to win is there. But now you might come with a whole new move I don't know about. Guess what? I'll be back on that third draw, and I bet I'll go for that move again. Nigga, I'm like LeBron in 7. Nigga, fight me like playing Jordan game, 7 games in the finals. Nigga, I'm adjusting it as the fights go along, nigga. I'm adjusting to all your strategies. I'm like, oh, okay. He like to throw them old long, lanky ass punches. He caught me with that shit last time. I'll be damned if I catch it again. That's me. I learned from my mistakes. But my will to win, I gotta see you. You know what I'm saying? My will to wake my people up, I'm gonna get on this bitch every day. Nigga, I started on Facebook, then we went to Instagram, they tried to shut us down, we went to Twitter, then we went to YouTube, they shut that shit down, we come to the website, nigga. Nigga, they try to take the website for no reason, nigga. I bet, guess where you gonna see me at? On my son, nigga. You gonna think it's 1962, nigga. Let them try to take me completely out of social media, boy. Nigga, I'm gonna be on everybody corner in America, nigga. I'm gonna go on a city, I'm gonna go on a national tour, nigga. I'm gonna be on from city to city, nigga. I'm pulling up downtown, nigga. I'm pulling up downtown in your city, and I'm going to the hardest hood in your city, and I'm hopping right in the corner with the bullhorn. Nigga, fuck 12, nigga. They don't give a fuck about us, and I'm gonna start going in and teaching, just like that. You hear me? Police gonna pull up like, hold on, you can't be just saying, because I'm gonna be so aggressive out there. I ain't on social media no more. I can't be on the website. I'm in the streets, nigga. You hear me? My will to wake my people up, nigga. They gonna wake up, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you ain't woke up yet, nigga. I bet you be woke up when this shit all said and done, nigga. You cannot be woke up this year, but guess what, nigga? I'm gonna be here for a long time. You better believe that, nigga. You're going to wake up while I'm down this bitch. You better believe that. And this shit gonna get in order, nigga. Ain't no, we ain't getting in order. Now, we can get in order without no violence. We don't have to get violent, but if they don't want to give us freedom without violence, then we're going to get violent because freedom must be had. With me, it's non-negotiable, G. You see what I'm saying? I don't take no for an answer, nigga. My will too strong. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm teaching y'all, will. That's magic 101. When you making a spell, you got to push your will into it. When you put in your crystals on, what you do when you get your crystals? How you clean a crystal? A lot of y'all just buying crystals. Let's talk about crystals real quick. Just an example. This is my crystal, too. Somebody ordered Super 7s and they know they're going to wait. They got to be, no, this ain't yours. This is mine. Yours is on the way. Like you thought, your thoughts were right. It's on the way. You're right about that. This is my personal one. All right? So listen, when you want to clean a crystal, what do you have to do? You have to cleanse it first with either salt water or salt, or you sit it out in nature. Period. All the under the moonlight shit, no. You ain't no motherfucking werewolf, nigga. The moonlight don't strip from shit but no motherfucking werewolves, nigga, human beings. Because I told you they come from a planet with no sun. All right? So the moon and the cold air strengthens them, nigga. That's why when you go on YouTube, they want to tell you to charge your crystals under the moonlight. Get your goofy ass out of here, nigga. Fuck that moonlight, ain't got no photon energy in it. If it could, you wouldn't be able to look straight into it, nigga. The sun got full of photon energy. That's why when your ass come outside and look into the chromosphere, nigga, you're not, well, I can look into the sun, it don't hurt me. But if your third eye ain't open and you ain't been practicing sun gaze and you look in the sun, that chromosphere gonna fuck you up, nigga. Damn, dude. You see how motherfuckers be driving? When niggas driving down the road, y'all, and they visor like, it's not that they visor not down, it's just that the sun is on an angle where the visor can't help that much, can't stop that sun from smacking their ass. You've been in that mode before in the car, nigga. Visor down, but the sun is on an angle where the visor ain't doing shit. Nigga, you in the car like, nigga started doing 15, like, I can't see nothing. Nigga that rolls his whole chin up to look, to still kind of trying to use the visor, nigga. Or early in the AM, motherfucker come outside, and that sun, high noon, come outside at high noon, literally, 12 p.m. noon. Nigga, that's why they used to rendezvous at high noon. See, in cowboy movies, they used to rendezvous at high noon in the Wild Wild West because that sun be so bright that it would deflect the shooter's eyes. That's why they always rendezvous high noon. They meet in the middle, they turn around, they take their 10 paces. They count 10 paces, they turn around and whoever draw first. Alright? That was a rendezvous. But they used to do it at high noon because the sun's so motherfucking bright. So nigga, you turn around, nigga, sun on you. That's why they would wear them cowboy hats until them low over their eyes. And whoever can get under that crumble strip first normally had the advantage. No, yeah, it get deep. So, but all this is will. So when you got a crystal, right? It's an example. What you do, you cleanse it first. Spiritually, you cleanse it. It's something pure. Sea salt or nature, right? Then what's the second thing you do? You consecrate it. You talk to it. You rub it. When you talking to your crystal, this is how you charge your crystal up. You got to talk to it. You got to feel it, like every little feeling. Like how do you feel? Like you should feel everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to really rub it and talk to it. You know what I'm saying? Then you pushing your intent, your will into the crystal. You like, yeah, this is da. You know, you drawing that connection. You feeling your energy with it. You pushing your will into it. You talking to the crystal, you asking the crystal. Don't tell the crystal what to do. Talk to the crystal like you would talk to a person. Hey, can you help me? I need you to, this crystal is alive. But you still feeling it with what? Your intent. Your will. Your will. Then after you then consecrated it, what you do? You sit it in the sun. And you let the sun charge it. Even after, I don't care how you cleanse it, to charge it, it needs photon energy. You hear me? Photon energy. Now, some crystals don't require a lot. You can put that crystal in 2 hours, some 3 days, depending on the type of crystal and the minerals it possess within it. But you sit it in the sun. When you sit it in the sun, it's already consecrated. It should be already full of your will. And then the sun charges up your will. And when that crystal's sitting there, get what do crystals do? They push out frequency. So all that consecration, all that frequency you just put into that crystal, it pushes it out into the air and into the sun. All right? Now the sun radiates all that will that you just pushed, that it drew out of your crystal. It pushed that will over the entire planet, nigga. Yes, right? And what else does it do? It charges up the will that's in the crystal by emitting more photon energy in it. Because what did you put in the crystal? Photon energy. Your thoughts is photon energy. You put your thoughts in the crystal. And then you touch the crystal and you're full of photon energy. And then the sun is full of it. So photon energy from you and the sun hits the crystal, supercharging that crystal up to amplify whatever you told that crystal to do already during consecration. Because see, most motherfuckers will tell you, cleanse the crystal, then charge it, then consecrate it. That's backwards. So how you going to cleanse it and then charge it and then consecrate it? Once you charge it, it's already charged. You ain't put no intent over the planet or nothing. Because when you put your shit in the sun, it hadn't been consecrated. No, after you cleanse it, you consecrate it. 3 C's. Cleanse, consecrate, charge. Consecrate, let the intent, the will be there. Now you can charge it up. Because it already got what's needed to be in there. Now you just let it charge up. Now it's going to radiate wherever you go. It's going to radiate that. My crystals radiate. My intent is all in everything. You know what I'm saying? That's where copper come in at, right? So it's your will. It's your will. That's one of the strongest weapons you got in magic. It's your will. And when we say magic, magic is just your basic sciences that you've been practicing and you've been doing. But you got to know about will. Let's grab will, man. When your will is, think about it. You know, y'all know I'm not lying out there, class. When have you ever really willed to do something that ain't happened? Never. You ain't never had the will to be like, man, I'm gonna do this and it ain't happened. Stop me when I'm lying. Nigga, when you just sat there and be like, man, you know when your will get on board, you're like, man, I'm finna do it. You do it. Man, this motherfuckers right now watching this. I see 100-something people. Motherfucker watching. Y'all watching, right? Right now. 122 is the exact number of people in class right now. Shout out to y'all. So right now, right, you watch. When have you ever put your will into something that ain't happened? When? Like I said, motherfuckers watching right now. Well, you done had a job. but you ain't had no car. That ain't stop you. Nigga, your ass took a bus and a train to work. Your ass, man, it was times I done had jobs when I ain't had no car. Nigga, when I was working at McDonald's, when I was working at Dominick's, I ain't had no car. Nigga, I hopped on 2 buses to get to work. Because I need that check. Even when I used to sell drugs in the streets, nigga, what you talking about? I was standing up there all day. We get out there on the block 7 a.m. Because we was 16, 17. My mama wasn't going to let me hang around. I had to lie and make her think I was going to school. So guess what? I left out early like I was still going to school. And then I would go to school, sign my name in, leave after second period. Now I'm going out of school. Now I'm out here selling drugs all day. But even then, we was working hard. If I think about it, shit, drug dealer work harder than the motherfucker working 9 to 5. Nigga, we would stand outside from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. that night. And while we out there, we on our feet all day. Nigga, not only was we on our feet, we probably done ran from the police 3 times. We done shot at 2 groups of niggas. They got shot at 2 times. They got into 4 fights that day. All this shit didn't happen. You only probably made $50. You really made $100, but you spent the 50 on getting high and you ate something that day. You know, like I'm just saying, like, you feel me? And you had to be on S. You gotta watch out for the robbers. You gotta watch out for the thousands trying to set you up. And you gotta watch out for the police. Nigga, you gotta be a track star and all that when you hustling. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, accountant. You gotta be an accountant, a shooter, a track star. All that shit, nigga. You gotta keep up with your numbers. You gotta know them in your head. Nigga, damn, I got 20 bags, nigga. You ain't got time to be out there counting. Nigga, when you selling drugs, nigga, if you ever sold drugs, that shit prepared you. You will be an excellent businessman. Just stop selling drugs. I'm trying to tell you. I don't sell drugs at all. No more ever again. When I was young, and that wasn't even my strength, but still, just selling drugs make you smart as fuck. Business-wise with math. Nigga, you out there with 2 times I used to sell drugs. I'm 17. I'm out there with 40 bags of crack in my ass. Yes, we take the crack, little dime bags, cut them up, bag them, put them in a big plastic bag, wrap it up, boom. Put it in some tissue, put the tissue in my ass. Yes. Because we knew when the police would come and they would check you, they would check we used to put them in our mouth, under our tongue. But the detectives started getting smart. So when we would have it in our mouth, when they hop out the car, we would swallow the shit. So when they started getting smart, they'll hop out the car and choke your ass immediately. And when they choke you, they'll put some shit under your tongue, and you'll spit that shit back out. Or they'll grab your neck and punch you right in your stomach, like, boom, punch you in your stomach. They used to do us like that a lot. That's why what I always take, well, not me, they do my homies like that a lot. I knew what they was on. I seen them get their ass too much, so every time they pulled them out, I'm gone. It's a foot chase me. You're not catching me. I'm gone. I done outran the car. Nigga, I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? They back there getting their ass whooped, spitting out bags. Niggas gonna be home for 2 summers. I gotta go see niggas. Me, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Every time. But, yes, they knew what was going on. My point I'm saying is, mathematically, you had to know them numbers. You couldn't stand out there and pull out a big ass jab of crack out my ass and be like, I got 38 bags left. Let me count my bags. 1, 2. Nigga, this is crack. You know, I'm in the middle of Chicago, niggas. We in the middle of a gang war with the Latin Kings on that side of the division. With the Jivers and the Milwaukee Kings on that side of the division. When I turn to this side of the bridge, we into it with the GDs down there in Cabrini Green. When I turn to the left, we into it with the SDs on the other half. We're surrounded by ops, nigga, at the time. Nigga, what I like out here counting bags and I gotta watch out for the police. They ain't got no time for that. So, what I'm trying to say is, everything was will. Why was I able to be out there all day? The will. I had to make some type of money. It was times when I wouldn't listen to my mama, to all the youth out there, right? So you can know I've been where you were before. I'm not there no more, but I've been there before, so that's why I can tell you can't talk about it if you ain't living. I can't tell y'all to do better if I ain't never lived that life, if I ain't never walked that. I walked it. It's been times I'm 17, 18, my mama say, listen, if you don't want to do the right thing, you can't live here no more. Tough love, right? Now I'm outside all day, I'm knocking on the door. It's wintertime, Chicago. Air Force Ones on, nigga. If you ever walked in some snow with some Air Force Ones, you know them bitches don't work, boy. Your toes be froze as fuck because Air Force Ones got holes on the toe. It's Chicago, wintertime, blizzard, nigga. My mama won't let me back in, I'm knocking on the door. Hey, Mom, can I get in? She, no. Mom, but it's snowing and it's 2 a.m. You should have thought about that 6 p.m. when I asked your ass what the fuck you want to do with your life. You gonna listen to me? You gonna listen to the streets? You left out the house. So I'm not letting your ass back in. I don't give a fuck how long it snowed tonight. She was teaching me something. And I love her to death for that. You know what I'm saying? You want to listen to the streets? Let me show you how much the streets love your ass. It's snowing now and it's 2 a.m. Why the streets ain't got no house for you. That's what she was teaching me. But guess what? It was a cold night for a little nigga. That night she didn't let my ass in, nigga. Guess what? I'm walking all night all night just trying to go to Dunkin' Donuts, stay warm and they shit. I ain't got no money in my pocket. So when I go in Dunkin' Donuts, the owner looking like, nigga, okay, I'm gonna let you sit here for a little bit, but eventually, nigga, how long you gonna sit here for you buy something? You can only sit there so long for you gotta get the fuck out. So I'm going there like, but my will to be like, look, nigga, I don't give a fuck how cold it get. I bet I don't die in this shit. Kept me alive. I'm going to everybody else shit. You know what I'm saying? We can use will on any level of life, right? Your will, right? When you think about the movie 300, that was about the war between with us. The real original Spartans were black, all right? 300 of these warriors defeated all these Persians. Now in the movie, they showed you them eventually dying, but that's a lie. They didn't die, they won that war. But how? Will. Will. Do not underestimate the will. Where is the will generated from? Your life force, your chi, your aura, your force field. All things generate an aura or force field. We all have electromagnetic fields around us that they are also known as auras. Okay? So, let me tell you a secret about will, right? Will is so powerful, like I've been telling you. Your will can stop a bullet from hitting you. That's how strong your will is. If you will not to get shot, you will not get shot. I've seen it. I've seen it too many times. If you will to get something, you're going to get it. Listen, your will is so strong that a motherfucker won't even be able to get within 100 feet of you. Let's just say you had the will for nobody to even get close to you. Nobody could. We'll be like this. And you'll be 30 feet away, right? And we'll be like this. We'll be like walking up with me. It'll be like resistance. We won't be able to get past it. We won't see nothing. But like, what the fuck? Like, why I can't move forward? Or like, even better than that, it won't be like you like, nah, not like that. Because their will so strong, you won't even have the will to proceed. As soon as the moment you hit that force field, you'll be like, you know what, man? I don't even fucking, man. Let's just go this way. I don't even feel like that's how it be. Something hits you so hard that it make you not even want to go that way because they projecting their will so strong. This is another secret Harriet Tubman would use when she would be running from them slaves, masters, and they couldn't find her. Or they'll lose her. Or they just literally, sometimes they just give up chasing her. Like, we ain't finna keep chasing her. Whole time, she right there 3 trees away. But she done projected her will out there to the point where when they come across her force field or how big her force field is, they don't even want to keep going. The dog stop barking. Yes, this is how powerful your will is because the will is a solar thing. It's inside of you. And you display it all the time on small levels. Boy, niggas get strong as hell when they life on the line. You ever ask why? How? How you get that strong when your life on the line? How you get that fast when you scared? How? The will to survive. Your will, that's one of your biggest weapons. This is Magic 101. That's your wand, your will. Where that motherfucker, your will. But if you got a weak will, then nah, motherfucker do what they want with you. You won't get nowhere. Every life would just be throwing you around. Because your will's too weak. So your will weak because your aura weak. You got to strengthen your aura so that your will can be so strong that when the energies of life come your way, them bitches will turn around. Like, woo. That's the forces. Remember how they told you in the Bible, you wrestle not against blood, but against principalities? You got to have on this whole armor of God. They didn't want to give you the game, so they told you to put on the armor of God. And like, they made you think literally body armor. And even when they said body armor, you like, if you think about it, what armor can you put on? They didn't tell you no details on how the armor look or where to go get it in the Bible. Put on the whole armor of God, for we wrestle not against. What's the armor? Nigga, you didn't tell us where the armor was at. So how the fuck we gonna put it on? You ain't describe how the armor looks, so we don't even know what to look for, even if we trying to go find this armor of God. You know what that armor is, y'all? Your will. Your will. Have to have a strong will and a strong aura. When your aura feels strong, negativity, man, you can strengthen your shit so strong, negative shit won't even want to come your way. That's how my life is. Negative shit don't even come my way. If it do, it be me overthinking it into my life. But just general negative, no. Aura too strong, will too strong, force field is around me and my family. Because I project my will onto them. And even y'all in the university. Boy, my force field around y'all too. Shit gonna happen to y'all. Like, that's how strong my will is. And when you understand that you control this matter, that's when you really can enforce your will, force your will on shit. You can force your will on anybody, man. You've seen it done too many times when somebody just don't give up. Will. They just won't give up. Will too strong. And you can't do nothing with a motherfucker that won't give up. That's will. You know what I'm saying? But your will comes from your soul, your solar plexus. If you got a weak solar plexus, then your will that you generate is like a force. It's a force field. So it's like, it's a little one. It's like probably this big. Okay, this is my body. Your force field probably like right here with my finger at. But when your will big, like say this, okay, this gonna be me. If you got a weak aura, your will is gonna be like on you. It won't, if it's too weak, your shit won't even glow. Right? It won't even be no radiation around you. Now remember I told you about the 4 phases of matter. Solids, liquids, gases. So when you talking like aura, you're talking about the gas phase. So it's vibrating so fast you don't see your aura unless you tapped in like that. Some people can see auras. I can read auras. Others can read auras, but not all. Right? So you got this little life force around you that's like zzz, it's just glowing around you all day. That's your aura. And when your will is small, it's stuck to your body. This is your body. But let's just say when you protect your life force and your chi, your energy, you strengthen your force field around you through meditation, through not having a lot of people around you, through not paying attention a lot, not giving your attention to a lot of stuff, and you keeping all your energy for yourself, letting your hair get long, retaining all your energy. This is all part of that, right? Your will gonna start going like this and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. That's a force field around you. Boy, motherfuckers can feel that when you walk in the room if you got a strong will. They might not say nothing. They can feel it though. Like, damn. They can feel it. You can feel it. Man, listen, I guarantee you, y'all be feeling my will from y'all house. That's why y'all, the university keep growing. Y'all come in and listen to get this guidance. That's my will that I projected over the planet. You feel it through the screen. YouTube feel it, Facebook feel it, Instagram, even they feel it. That's why they be kicking the nigga off. That's all my will. And see, y'all don't know that when y'all watch it, but they feel them vibrations. That shit come hit they shit like an earthquake. They be like, oh shit, this nigga will strong. Block them. Because they can't come do shit with me. You know what I'm saying? So when I come to their airwaves, it's like I'm on their level. They're like, oh shit, it's an earthquake here. Strong ass nigga, block. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be listening, y'all commenting, y'all sharing it, y'all doing it. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So your will, I want you to imagine a big ass ball of energy right here in you. That's your will. But you can expand it. You can expand it to the point where it's way wider than your body. I'm talking about you can expand it to the point where your shit wide as a house. Or 2 miles wide, 3 miles wide. Like I say, I got 1,000-mile protection spell around me when it comes to the elite, so they can't do shit with me on that level. My will too strong. If they even try to come within my radius, nigga, they gonna want to go the other way. And they know it. And they try to penetrate it with their magic, but they can't because I have ancient magic. They have a newer form of magic, and they still never mastered the magic the way we know it. Even y'all. This shit in your DEA, this shit in you. Why do they don't like you? They know you know all this shit. You just don't know because you're in the light code lockdown, but it's all in you. If you was to tap into you just a little bit, it'll start coming out of you. So they gotta attack you every day. They fear you for that. And they fear me for letting y'all know that because now I'm powering y'all. Will, man. Nothing stronger than will. Look, my will has led to what? A whole fucking black platform for intellects now. And it's growing. It's only been up a month. How you think, where you think it's going to be in a year? We know years ain't real, but in near a year. The Gregorian year. We're going to get on here one day, nigga. This shit going to have 1 million members. Right? Because the will. This is a gathering right now. We gathering the troops right now. And there ain't nothing they can do to stop it because the will for freedom is too strong. Nigga. It's too strong. It's too strong. I believe in y'all too much. I believe in my species too much. See what I'm saying? I know how we live outside of this planet. The whole cosmos is ours. We are royalty everywhere we go, except on this planet here that we created. Because they enslaved us, man. That's why I came back. And when I came back, I'm just like Denzel in the book of motherfucking Eli, nigga. You hear me? I'ma drill this information in y'all every motherfucking day, nigga. If I ain't on here every day, nigga, it's because some shit happened with no name. You hear me? Nigga, book of Eli with me, nigga. This shit the book of Eli. Remember Denzel? Boy, that nigga was cold in book of Eli, wasn't he? Boy, that nigga didn't stop. He got to where, and he got that book to where he had to get it to, didn't he? He got that book to where that's me. I'm coming with this message, nigga. Huh. Only for who the fuck gotta get stepped on the way. Nigga, I bet you I get this book. I bet I get this message where it gotta get to. Will. You know, I don't care if y'all don't get it today. You gonna get it though. Cause that's my will for you to get it. And ain't nothing gonna stop it. Here? Will. The power of the will, man. Nothing can stop you. You are what stops you. Like literally. You are what's to fear. You the shit. You the whole shit out there. Y'all the whole shit out there. Nigga, fuck the shit. Nigga, y'all the whole shit. Plus the tissue. Toilet, nigga. Nigga, fuck it, nigga. You the whole bathroom, nigga. And the rest of the bathrooms in the house if you got more than one, nigga. You gonna know that. You gonna know you great. You gonna know you a God. You gonna know you can control these elements with just the sheer command of your voice if you said the right vibrations out your mouth. Nigga, we ain't come knock on your door. What you need me to do? Scare the fuck out of you if you say the right vibrations. Words are vibration. Thoughts are vibration. This wind lives on a certain vibration, a certain frequency. The element of fire exists on a certain vibration, a certain frequency. Even the element of the earth has a certain vibration, don't it? Yes, it do. I told y'all all the time what the earth vibrates at. 7.83 hertz, that's the heartbeat. Why you think when we mass meditate, we was mass meditating to raise that vibration, and when we did, we caused earthquakes and some more shit. Reflection. Will. Thank you for that beautiful dinner right there. Will. We can't sit back and be waiting for somebody to come save you. All that power inside of you, man. All that will in you. All that intent in you. You use it all day. Stop giving your power away. Stop listening to everybody talk. Stop watching all these videos. Stop listening to everybody call your phone. Stop going outside with everybody and spending all that time with them. Keep everything with you, man. Strengthen your aura. Because you give your power away just letting motherfuckers around you. That's why the people you let around you got to be giving you energy back. We are walking crystals, and what do crystals do? They emit energy and they absorb. So we are absorbers of energy and we push out energy. That's why some people come around, they just absorbers. They just soak out energy. Push them from where you don't need them around you. And then some people come in and give you energy. You know the difference. Who motivating you? Who's trying to push you to go after what you need to go? Them the energy givers. The motherfuckers who sit around you, I don't care if they not mean to you. If they sit around you, they'll never motivate you, don't never tell you nothing, don't try to help you on no level, teach you nothing, don't try to push you, don't try to, they don't care about you. They are energy absorbers. They are absorbing energy. They're not giving any. Watch the motherfuckers, man. They dangerous, man. See, you watching the streets. You watching the white people. You watching the news. No, you need to watch the motherfuckers right around you that's absorbing all your motherfucking energy, because that's where your will is at. It's inside of your energy, inside of your life force. You giving all your will, your life force away, your aura weakens. Now you have no will for yourself. You can't defend yourself out here against these principalities. You can't defend yourself out here against this sorcery and this witchcraft. You ain't got no will. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no will, man, you can't even manifest shit because your will's so low. And don't never lose your will. That fire in you to be like, whatever I want to happen, I'm going to make happen. This is basics in magic. You got to believe. Why did they needed you to believe in their Jesus? Your will to believe in Jesus is what made his ass real. See what I'm saying? and the will for people not to accept the fact that he never existed is what keeps his ass alive right even now. As soon as we come and say he ain't real, guess what? He ain't real just that quick. But if a motherfucker got a will, they're like, no, he real. Guess what? And he gonna keep existing in their world. Because they got the will to believe that that's what it's. Nobody can beat will. That's why you can't force nobody to do nothing. You can tell, that's why they say you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink, because nothing is stronger than will. If a motherfucker got their will set on not doing it, they ain't gonna do this. You don't give a fuck what you talking about. If her will is set to be loyal to you, nigga, a nigga can come up and slang, have the biggest dick and the biggest bank account, she don't give a fuck, because her will is set on being loyal with you. If his will is set on being with you, God is he gonna court you, sway you, do whatever you gotta do to get you, because his will is set. His will is set. If his will is set to dog your ass out, he ain't gonna never be at the house. He gonna be out running the streets. He gonna pimp you out. He gonna do all that because his will is already set. Motherfuckers set their will when they look locked as soon as they meet you. The will is set there. Nothing defeats will. That's why motherfuckers can't get along, because we can all listen. There could be 100 motherfuckers in the room, and you can have 99 motherfuckers on board. Like, yeah, we all on board. All it takes is one motherfucker to have a will to be like, man, I ain't on board with that shit, and the whole shit goes down in shambles, nigga. Because nothing defeats will, nigga. Nothing defeats will. Nothing is stronger than will. Than the force of will. That's an actual force of nature, nigga. Will power. Willpower, nigga. Nothing defeats that, boy. Boy, ain't no worse an enemy than a motherfucker who got they will set to defeat you and crush you. They ain't gonna rest till they do. That's me with the enemy down here, nigga. My will is set, nigga, to crush these people. Till they free us, nigga. I ain't gonna rest till I do, nigga. You can't defeat that type of will. Everything must crumble because my will is too strong, nigga. I'm not sleeping. I'm not doing nothing till it happens, nigga. Feel me? When if I do sleep, it's gonna be light sleep around this bitch, nigga. Hear me? Like, the power of the will is everything. Nothing is power stronger than will. Hey, God, you can't get your goddess to listen all the time, can you? No, you can't. Now, when her will get in, she set her intention, she ain't hearing that shit, nigga. You're not overriding that will. You gotta come with some shit like, well, look, we just ain't gonna be together if your ass ain't gonna listen. You gotta try to scare her. You gotta come with, that's how I be. I gotta come with some drastic shit sometimes for my goddess, for her to, like, wake up and, okay, well, here we, and I ain't going nowhere, but goddamn, can you please listen? Because I can't defeat your will. You have to willingly submit. There we go, willingly submit. Once again, there go will is involved. You can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do, because if they push their will out there, you can't step around it. Now I'm trying to get you to think bigger. You can push your will out of you so far that a bullet won't penetrate it, nigga. Power of will. Magic 101. We just getting started, y'all. We finna warm up this university, man. I'll see y'all in class tomorrow. Peace to the guys and guys for playing the cop. Leave as I come. Play this back. Play this back all night. For real. Will. Think about it. All that power in you that you never harnessing. You sitting there waiting on something. But you ain't never waited when you will to do some shit, nigga. Go, you just do it, nigga. Nigga, if you want a sandwich, nigga, you ain't gonna keep sitting there. You gonna get your ass up and make it. You want the light to go off, you ain't gonna be sitting there like, I hope the light go. When you got your will set, man, I'm ready. Hear me? Will, man. That's a basic example. So it's the same thing with our freedom from them. It's the same thing with learning who you is, and you gotta have the will to be like, I'm taking this shit. That's willpower, nigga. Willpower ain't never asked. Willpower just is. Peace to the guys who playing the card. Wish sending y'all deepest insight. See y'all tomorrow in class. Leave.com. One. Damn, I got my feet, man.